HMG Weekly Wrap-Up. Bringing you the latest headlines in the news, what you missed on the podcast, upcoming events, community updates, and stories spotlighting our community heroes. This is where the week gets wrapped up, HMG style. And now, here's your host, Mr. Adam Bird.
All right. What's up? How's everybody doing? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Thank God it's Friday. What's going on? You guys know the deal. We're gonna get a few of you heathens on here first. Let me get you guys. Let me put this out here. Push this out. Let me know where you guys are. If you guys jump on, we're a couple minutes early, I guess. You know, come on, say hello. Let me know where you're at in the world today, this week. Don't be shy. I won't bite. Unless you ask me. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. What's up? How's it going? Thank you for jumping on. Appreciate you. Yep. Hello. We're going to push this out. Boom. All right. I'll make sure the volume's off. Greetings. What a week. And let's address the elephant in the room right now. I'm not sponsored by Line of Kugels. Wish I was. Anybody over at Liney's, happy to talk to you about it. What's the deal with Mother Nature's bipolarness? It is freaking freezing this morning. It's like 48 degrees here. So that's why I got the hoodie on today, because I'm cold. There you have it. All right, enough of this. Let's get into this. It's time for your HMG Weekly Wrap-Up, and I've got a bunch of stuff packed for you this week. And I mean that. We're in the middle of National Police Week and Military Appreciation Month. And anything that's happened this week means it mattered to you all. So we're going to dive into it here. Jim Neary's live bait and tackle. Good morning, big dog. How are you, my friend? My sincerest apology. I wish I would have gotten down there last week. Jim Neary's live bait and tackle, Southern Pennsylvania. They had their big bass tournament. I believe it was last weekend. Big barbecue event and whatnot. Her pictures look great. Hope everybody had a good time. If you're in Pennsylvania or you're looking to come out to Pennsylvania and fish, go down to Jim Neary's live bait and tackle. Check him out. They're near the Ocotillo Reservoir down in near Kirkwood, Pennsylvania, kind of near the Mason-Dixon there. Great fishing, a lot of fun. So appreciate you jumping on, Jim, or Gina, or whoever's there. I'm guessing it's Jim. All right, well, let's dive into this here. We're gonna get started because it's Friday, and some of you are like, why do you guys do this so early on a Friday morning? Well, because it's the only time I have to do it. So, I don't know what to tell you. Sorry, not sorry. This week on Monday, HMG had the privilege to go over to it was near Philly. It was actually Chester Valley Golf Club over near Philadelphia. And it was for the PGA HOPE. Now, if you're not familiar with PGA HOPE, great organization that falls under the PGA brand. But PGA HOPE, they specifically have a program for veterans, and they're building a program now for first responders as well to teach veterans, military veterans, and now first responders how to play golf. Great program. I was a golfer growing up. I absolutely loved it. It was cool to be out on the course and watch this. But on Monday was the 10th annual PGA HOPE Secretary's Cup at Chester Valley Golf Club. Great golf club, very hilly target course. Just FYI, anybody interested? And it's right on the doorstep of the PGA Championship. PGA Championship started yesterday, right? They've got another cut happening today. Team HMG will be at the PGA Championships tomorrow. Probably won't be doing any live coverage, but we'll get some pictures and stuff like that. So stay tuned for that. So they had 12 teams at the Secretary's Cup on Wednesday. All 12 teams were made up of veterans. Team Michigan took home the trophy with 4 under par. They played 9 holes. It was really cool. The day before, the Pennsylvania governor, Josh Shapiro, officially declared May 10th PGA Hope Day, which was pretty cool. And then on the 11th, which was Monday, the Secretary's Cup. But here's a part I want you to really hear. This part was really, really cool. The Carolinas team, their entire roster was a Vietnam era. We're all Vietnam era veterans. Every single player. Every single player from the Carolinas. That's power of the program. Golf is a medicine. You know what I mean? And for those of you, I always tell you, like, find something that works for you. You know, when you're transitioning out of the military, don't get isolated. Find something that works. Go out, be active, whether it's fishing, whether it's hunting, whether it's horsemanship or equine therapy or golf or knitting or whatever the case is. Get involved. Those of you that like to golf, or maybe there's some veterans out there, or first responders that have always wanted to learn how to play golf. Now's your chance. PGA Hope, great organization. We were honored to be a part of being able to cover that, the Secretary's Cup on Monday, and I'm looking forward to hopefully doing some more work with them here in the near future. What else is going on this week? This week started National Police Week. Let's just take a minute to recognize all of our law enforcement out there in the world, showing up every single day. They don't have an easy job. And we've known that they've had a really tough job, especially over the last several years. Stuff going on, right? But this week is National Police Week. Wednesday night on the National Mall in D.C. was the 38th Annual Candlelight Vigil. Beautiful pictures. Some of the videos that I've seen online from it. 363 names read aloud. One by one. Every name was a life. Every name is a family forever changed. And we got to tell their stories so they are never forgotten. So take a moment, and we got to honor that thin blue line. And I want to say thank you, because it's exactly why Heroes Media exists. And that's why we created Heroes Month. That's why I coined this Heroes Month. Trish, Lita, what's up, girl? How you doing? Trish is a powerhouse. Those of you that are in the comments, whether it's Instagram or Facebook or wherever she lives, yeah, she's a powerhouse. You guys are going to get to know her real soon. Stand by on that. What else happened this week? Sticking with the theme of National Police Week, up in Cambridge, Massachusetts, there was an active shooter situation that went on earlier this week during Police Week itself. And here's I don't want to say cool story, but I think this is kind of cool. You had a United States Marine veteran and a Massachusetts State Police trooper teamed up to take down an active shooter on Memorial Drive in Cambridge. Right? Ken, what's up, brother? Good morning to you. I see you down there in AZ. Appreciate you. Military and law enforcement, side by side. during Heroes Month. Taking down an active shooter. Love it. I love it. Great job, fellers. Great job. What do we else? What else we got? I know we started early. David Gordon, good morning, brother. You know what? And before I get into the next story, which is a really cool story, I want to share something with you guys. I told you guys a couple weeks ago something special coming, right? I'm excited about this. I mean, geeking out a little bit. You guys see me looking down. I should probably share this with y'all. So I created a challenge coin for Heroes Media Group, and I have never done a challenge coin for Heroes Media Group. I've done like poker chips and stuff like that, like when we first started. So this has been a long time coming, and I'm really pumped how they came out. But so I'm going to share this with you guys. So I'm going to see if the camera will zoom in on that there. Maybe not. Maybe. I don't know. I got to. There we go. So there is the front of it. Microphone. It's got the HMG star in the middle, established in 2015 because that's when I started Heroes Media Group. So that's the front side. Now check out the back. The back says the voice of community heroes, powered by purpose, driven by honor. And then it's got our community heroes right there. Look at that. I love this. This is cool. If you want one, I don't know, maybe I'll do a competition for this. I've got a whole box of them in the back here. But anyway, this is a big thing for me. So anyway, I thought I'd share. I told you guys I was going to share that, but we've got these. Some of you are going to be getting some of these. Stay tuned. But I wanted to share that. What do we have here? David. Apparently they couldn't shoot. Barely shoot. Who, the shooter or the Marine and the police officer? Because if it was the Marine and the police officer that couldn't shoot, that's a big problem. I'm assuming you meant the shooter, though. Trish, thank you. Appreciate it. You folks over at IG, I see you over there. All right, I got this next story. It's a really cool story. It's a veteran story. A 74-year-old gets his diploma. Vietnam vet up in Michigan just received his high school diploma at the age of 74 years old. This is cool. They gave him a ceremony that he never got. Yeah, it's it's never too late to complete a mission. Never too late to complete a mission. I think that's really cool. 74-year-old and he gets his diploma. You thought it was a wine glass. Oh, David, that might be the next one. I don't know. Maybe we'll do that for HMG beverage when we get a wine. What? Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. 74 years old, gets his diploma. Vietnam vet. That's awesome. Here's another. Let's stick with some cool stories. I got another one here for you. 102-year-old World War II veteran May Brill. Have you guys heard this one? Sorry, I have not had a full cup of coffee yet this morning. I apologize. May Brill. This one's coming out of South Jersey. I can't do it. She served in the Waves during World War II. What was Waves? I had it written down. And I totally forgot what it stands for now. But anyway, you know what? I'm going to look it up now. Because I feel like a dirtbag for not, I didn't finish my notes on this. So we're gonna look this up. Waves, World War II, women accepted for volunteer emergency service. That's what it stands for. That's so cool. So she served in the Waves during World War II. She's 102 years old and is still advocating for female veterans and women in military history. At 102 years old. She's still on mission at 102 years old. May, we salute you. Thank you for everything. Awesome. Dave, I'll have to watch the video because that sounds funny. Trish, I know, 102 years old. 74 years old and 102 years old. People still doing. I love that. I love that. All right, let's do. Let me see. I got a couple more here. Probably gonna be a short show again. I don't know. I'm trying to keep everything positive. Speaking of being positive, VA. Sorry. VA's $596 million infrastructure investment. The VA just approved nearly $600 million in infrastructure upgrades for Q2 of 2026. $500 million alone going to the West LA VA Medical Center. Now let me ask you something. I really ask you guys a question here. Is the money hitting the ground where you are? I've got people all over. Like, you guys are all over the place here. Are you guys seeing this kind of money at your VAs? $500 million for the West LA one. Okay, now everybody's like, "Oh, it's LA, Adam. It's huge out there." Blah 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 blah. I know people that go to the West LA VA. $500 million. Ooh, I don't know. Are you guys seeing money for improvements at your local VA, or is the money getting tied up somewhere? I really want an answer to these. So guys, let me hear what you guys say. Trish says negatory. No. I'm seeing it out here. I do see some stuff out here. I tell you what, Pennsylvania, I'm out in Pennsylvania. And one of the nicest VAs that I've ever seen. Lebanon. And it's an older building, but they are doing a ton of upgrades on it right now. And the people out there are so friendly. I mean, you show up for an appointment and they roll out the red carpet for you. Hey, sir, do you know where you're going? You need somebody to walk you up there, blah, 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 blah. It's like, do I look that bad? Like, shit. Let me see here. What do we got? Ken, I'm gonna put my buddy Ken. The Prescott VA has been under construction since he was 12. Ken's 29, so that's not. He's not 29. Oh, sorry, Ken. David, never been to a VA. Where you're at, I don't blame you. I've been to the VAs down there. Let me see here. Trish, same here. It's interesting. It's interesting to see what's happening with the VA. I'm curious of what the West LA is going to look like. I mean, is it going to be like touchscreen and you walk in and then they beam you over to your appointment, or I don't know, whatever. Keep the comments coming. Those of you that watch this, because I know a lot of you watch this after this live, I want to know if you're getting money at your VA. All right, now again. Next story. Pete Hegseth versus Senator Mark Kelly. I can already hear some of you. Some of you are like, Adam, you said you were going to keep it positive this month. I kind of am. Poke the bear a little bit. Defense Secretary Hegseth is calling for a Pentagon investigation into Senator Mark Kelly. We've all seen this happen. The former Navy captain and astronaut, for allegedly disclosing classified information about about U.S. weapon stockpiles on TV after a secure briefing. Does any of this matter to you guys? Does it? Let's say, Senator Kelly had given classified information on TV does it matter to you? Is what I'm asking. Does any of this matter? Like, the oath is an oath, right? Just throwing that out there. Moving on. I'll let you guys comment on the Seth Kelly. Well, I'm calling it a duel because it just, at this point, it just seems like another news topic. Anyway, moving on. College sports. Let's move on to college sports. Junaid, I see you over there. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Thank you. Ken, I agree. Ken. That's all I'm going to say to that. College sports. You know what? The NFL draft just happened recently, and I've seen, 2 people that were drafted or that were signed on as free agents retired within like 3 weeks. These kids are retiring before they even start their careers in the NFL. Let me ask you something. College sports, $20.5 million salary cap, right? Because the $2.8 billion House versus NCAA settlement, college athletic departments now have a $20.5 million dollar cap to pay athletes directly. And now it's all in legal chaos, right? Is this fair pay for athletes putting their bodies on the line, or is it killing the spirit of the game? What are your guys' thoughts, those of you that follow college sports? And again, I know some of you are going to comment that watch this later on. I really want to know, as somebody that followed college sports for a very long time, when the NIA or the NIA whatever deal came in and the portal started coming in, it really wasn't anything new. I mean, you were getting college athletes were being paid just kind of under the table, but in different ways. I'll just put it that way. And now they kind of made it legal, or they're making it legal, and they've got all these other college deals. And the problem with I guess it's twofold. One, I don't like the transfer portal, because you'll have one guy playing here this year, next year he's playing somewhere else, the next year he's playing somewhere else, the next year he's playing somewhere else, right? So college sports has kind of turned into professional sports, really, in my opinion. These guys that just retired, they're probably making more money in college than they were than what they were going to make in the NFL, right? But here's the other thing I look at when I look at college sports. Here's my big thing. You're getting paid to play sports at a university, but in trade, you are getting your education for free. A lot if you were on scholarship. If you're on a full ride scholarship, that means you had your education paid for, right? So should you be getting paid on top of that? X, Y, and Z. This is a big controversy. It's been a controversy for a long time. I'm just throwing it out there. I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts. If any of you got an opinion on what college sports is doing, is it ruined? Is college sports kind of ruined now? Thoughts on that? All right. I've got one more thing. I think this is a cool one. Professional development spotlight. I can't read it. So let me look at this other screen here. PenFed Foundation Veteran Entrepreneur Accelerator, the PenFed, P-E-N, PenFed Foundation just announced their May 2026 cohort in Tysons, Virginia. If you are a veteran transitioning into business ownership, check out this program. They got tools, networking resources built specifically for you. PenFed, P-E-N, Fed Foundation. So you could check that out. Yeah, David, I agree with you. That's 100% there. 100%. Thank you for saying that. All right, we got some events. Let's dive into this. We've got some events. WP3, People's Patriot Project. They have their online auction. It was supposed to end what's today? I don't even know what the day is. Anyway, yesterday. It was supposed to end yesterday. They have extended it to May 21st. Go check out the People's Patriot Project's Facebook page. and check out their online auction that they have. Now, People's Patriot Project, nonprofit organization. I have had the luxury and the privilege to be very close to these guys for the latter part of almost 12 years now. Great people over at the People's Patriot Project. Go check them out. And if you can, maybe see something you like, bid on it. This week is or not this week, coming up, Soft Week down in Tampa, Florida. Special Operations Week. Those of you going to be down there, let us know. We've got some people that are going to be boots on the ground for HMG down there at Soft Week. So if you're around, let me know. Trish, if you're still on, you going? Next week, following week, May 30th and 31st, we are going to be at the Green Valley Hunters Paradise motocross race. I am excited about this because I'm going to be there personally. I'm going down there. It is down in Bath County, Virginia. If you want the details on this, it's going to be a fun weekend. I think they're expecting like 500 bikes, 300, 500 bikes, something like that. That weekend, it's in Bath County, Virginia, near Millboro, Virginia. It's in the mountains. Like you got to go over a couple mountain ranges to get into the valley, and then you're there and the whole 9 yards. But anyway, it's gonna be awesome. More details on it, go to Green Valley Hunters Paradise Facebook page. And then we got a big event coming up, the National Social Media Awards, June 7th in Los Angeles, California. Heroes Media Group was one of the sponsors. Super excited that we're going out there. It's LA. But it's turning out to be a really cool event. And David, I got to stop reading the comments or glancing over the comments. David, just mid-sentence, man. Well done. What was I saying? LA, right. Los Angeles. National Social Media Awards. We're going to be there. I just put the link in the comment section. If you are out west or in California, they've got a couple. There's still tickets available. I've got 2 tickets if you want to meet me in LA. I'm going to be out in LA. I've got a couple people from HMG. We're going to be doing the red carpet. Your boy's going to be dressed to impress. Unlike this, we'll be on the red carpet. We're going to be interviewing celebrities and a lot of the social media people, a lot of big names. You can go to nationalsocialmediaawards.com, check out their biggest event they do is in like Morocco, and then they do one in London. This is the first year they're really doing it here in the U.S. It's also the first year that every category you could nominate a veteran. So when they saw that we did this, they wanted us to come out. I said, absolutely, we can totally do that. So it's going to be a fun time. I've got 2 tickets. If you want to go, DM me. All right. We've got a couple weeks left of Heroes Month, right? And if you know a community hero, whether it's a veteran, a first responder, educator, nurse, firefighter, EMT, or a clergy member that's doing something incredible in your community, send us their story. I'd love to highlight them, and let's highlight them and share what their story is and get them out. You can email us at media@heroesmedia GRP. Right there. I'm going to put it right there on the bottom there. Or if you're on Instagram, it's up to, anyway, you see it. It's scrolling across. That's the email address. Email us. Let us know. Let's share the stories. So anyway, what else? It's really it. I'm going to dive into the shows here. We've only got a couple of shows. It's summertime right now. So shows are getting ready for summer. I say summer. It was 49 degrees this morning. Freezing my head. Anyway. First up, Uncommon Sense. They were on site again this week. Go check them out. Uncommon Sense. You can find them on their YouTube. Double S Podcast. They did a pre-recorded show this week because Glenn is Gene's on the road. He's down in New Mexico. I believe it's Elephant Butte Reservation down in New Mexico, doing a big Bassmasters national championship down there, fishing down in New Mexico. Check them out, Double S Podcast. That was this week. And right now, as of today through the weekend, they're in New Mexico. And I'm sure Gene's going to have some footage for us there, Double S Podcast. I'm putting this up there. God, I love you guys. Next up, we got, what else we got? Misfit Nation Podcast. This week, host Rich LaMonica welcomes Fire Captain Mark Andrew, author of Leading Through the Heat, a powerful leadership book built from real lessons learned in one of the most demanding professions on earth. Ain't that the truth? God bless you guys. Misfit Nation Podcast. Check that out. Next up, we got Homefront Sit Rep Podcast. This week, they dive into the story of Carol Whitmore, a retired U.S. Army veteran who shattered barriers by becoming the first female commander-in-chief in the history of the VFW, or Veterans of Foreign Wars. Pretty cool story. Check that out. Homefront Sit Rep Podcast. Arms Room Show. This week, they're continuing their topic from last week, and they're talking about the U.S. Constitution's Fourth Amendment this week. That's the Arms Room Show, the OGs of HMG. They got a new show that comes out every Monday, 2 p.m. Arizona time. Check it out. Got just a couple more this week. Vet SOS Podcast. Love this one. Their show, the Vet SOS umbrella, they've got like 5 shows under their umbrella right now. So like I talk Vet SOS Podcast. There's several other shows that fall under that category. Here's what they are. Operation Startup. The Scoop. Grab the Lifeline. Right? And their newest one, which is amazing, Testimony Strong. From the Depths to Deliverance. Great show. And they're adding more. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. Sean Wells, founder of Vet SOS, Army veteran, doing big things over there. I love what they're doing. Check them out. And recently, within the last month or two, they became a nonprofit organization. So check out Vet SOS. Good stuff. What else do we got? Senior Living Guide. Yeah. Pay attention, y'all. Senior Living Guide from our friends over at seniorlivingguide.com. This week, Andy Lyons. I love Andy. She's a great gal. She's a 4-time founder, global startup mentor, and the host of Don't Be Caged by Your Age podcast. Andy's 69 years old. She shares her personal experiences as a tech-savvy serial podcaster and pro-aging advocate. She's hilarious, guys. This is a fun episode to listen to. Andy is such a great woman. I have so much respect for her, and it was fun to listen. She compares this generation and like all the tech stuff that's going on right now with like AI and stuff. She's like, that generation was it, the older generation, guys older than me, even they're like the tech legends, right? Because they're the ones that basically created the radio, created the computer, the TV, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, to get to where like tech is nowadays. So anyway, great show. Seniorlivingguide.com. Make sure you check it out. Next up, we got Boots, Stars, and Guitars Network. This week, Leroy Romans is a Grammy-winning producer, instrumentalist. Oh, I said it right. Cool. The founder of 432 Warriors, known for collaborations with legendary artists, including Bob Marley Family Projects, Maxi Priest, Jimmy Cliff, Third World, and Monty Alexandra. This week, they're discussing Sharon Marley's new album called Firebird. And then they also talk about the 432 hertz frequency. I guess they call it the conscious sound. So it's an interesting show. Boot Stars and Guitars. They are another one of our newer shows. It used to be the old Patriots Inside the Wire, and they've added more shows onto this particular platform as well. They also have another show called The Beat and The Business, which is live every Tuesday night, 8:30 p.m. Central Time. So great episodes this week. Make sure you check it out. What else we got? People's Patriot Project. Every Sunday night, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. This week they have Javier Grutron of Vindicure Solutions joining. And you know what? I also want to put this. I mentioned this earlier, and I'm going to, if it lets me, I'm going to put this in here. Check out their charity auction that People's Patriot Project has going on right now. I just posted that in the comment sections below. If you're on Facebook and YouTube, you should see that in the comments there. So People's Patriot Project, make sure you go check them out. What else we got? Two more. Stay with me, guys. Chasing Happiness this week. Ryan's getting honest about something that he's wrestled with for a long time, and that's anxiety, right? His anxiety is being still. How many of you can relate to that? I certainly can. I can't sit still. Most of you know that already. But he's worrying about stuff that goes down the road, and I think a lot of us could take a lot of notes from this particular episode. There's no sense of worrying this stuff if you don't have any control over it, right? So stop worrying about stuff you can't control. Period. Chasing Happiness. Check it out. Last but certainly not least, we got Rise Up Voices from the Front Line. Before I bring up what Krista Fee has talked about, I need to give Krista a huge shout out real quick. Krista, if you watch this or when you watch this, we are all proud of you here at Heroes Media Group. Those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, Krista just recently got her doctorate degree. So it's Dr. Krista Fee now. She's doing amazing work. She's speaking all over the world. We're blessed to have her part of the HMG family, huge in the first responder community. So, Krista, congratulations on your recent graduation, doctor. This week, what does it mean to leave a legacy that heals instead of harms? This is episode 32 of this series, goes deeper into practices of building healing legacies. They talk about how leaders disrupt cycles of trauma instead of repeating them, and how to repair and reconciliation can become the DNA of what we leave behind. Great episode. Rise Up Voices from the Front Line. We've got a new community partner, a new sponsor here at Heroes Media Group. Staz Fab. You can find them on Facebook or Instagram. It's Prospect Hill Flag CO. My buddy Staz, he does amazing metal work. I mean, beautiful metal work. Go to Prospect Hill Flag CO on Facebook or Instagram. He's big on Instagram, puts a lot of stuff up there. And I'll start posting some pictures to that. Jim Neary's Live Bait and Tackle. Jim was on a little bit earlier. Thank you, Jim, for everything. Green Valley's Hunter Paradise. Appreciate your guys' support. My Tax Fella, of course, for years and years, Anthony Moriel. If you need somebody if you're a small business owner or you're somebody that needs help with your taxes, go to mytaxfella.com. Check it out. Forget Genetics, Barry and his family over there. I believe Becky just got married, so congratulations to the Forget Genetics family over there. And then, of course, last but not least, we got HMG Beverage. You can go to hmgbeverage.com or hmgcoffee.com. Check out the coffee roast that we have. I'll be around this summer. A lot of coffee going out, and we're going to have some stuff coming up, I think, for Memorial weekend and whatnot. So that's it. Don't forget, guys, this weekend, don't get the 45-degree syndrome. Be positive, right? Get outside. Do something fun. Leave comments. Share this out. Yes, we're a media company, But above all of that, we are a community. And I would not be here if it wasn't for you guys. Don't think I don't take that lightly, because I don't. I appreciate each and every one of you. Those of you that came on the live, left comments, my friends Ken and David, guys I served with, so much respect for. I love you guys. Thank you. Trish, girl, appreciate you. Jim's been a longtime friend. Thank you guys so much. David, I appreciate it, brother. You guys listen. Have a great weekend. God bless you. God bless America. We'll see you guys next week. Take care.